A dragon is majestic, beautiful, can come in many shapes and sizes. And how they come to you completely depends on what you think, on what you have inside of your mind. Of how you want the dragon before you. Because the dragon can read your mind. And the dragon wants to come to you and comes to stand before you is how you are most comfortable with. So that you will be much more glad and happy whenever you see the dragon and not scared for what you heard of the stories. That the dragon is some kind of a monster or a demon or a manipulator, but just a dragon that eventually has a connection with you, knows everything about you. And so the dragon can have this shape, whatever you have in your mind. They can take the shape from it. And most of the time it will be with the dragons, with the wings of the dragon. And the wings of the dragon most of the time will be very real. They don't have to shapeshift, because dragons really have wings. Most of the dragons really have wings. And these wings are indeed majestic. It's amazing how they look like. And some dragons can come to us as fairy dragons. You know, fairy dragons are just as small as a flower, just that you can take inside of your hand. That the dragon sits in your hand, and that is very interesting because fairy dragons, whenever they come inside of your hand, then it's also a way to learn. Because all of the energy from the dragon all comes so close and small that it can fit inside of your hand, so that you immediately can learn how it feels to have draconic energy inside of your hand that immediately has contact with you. In this way, you will see that the dragon is not a manipulator, but immediately you will know the connection between you and the dragon that is sitting inside of your hand. Because your hand is a very powerful tool on the dragon's path, because it connects, it detects, there are so many dragons inside of this forest. Something that I wanted to all of these gates to open up. And all of these gates had to open up because I asked permission to the spirits of this forest, so that I could please let the dragon gate be open inside of this forest, because a dragon is a guardian of nature, a guardian of the earth. And I try to explain this and try to pray for all of the spirits inside of this forest, especially the Fae, so that the dragon can join them in a way to be the guardian of this forest. And so there are indeed ones, second or even a third one that I made. Dragon gates. I mean, wherever you go, whenever nature is wild, eventually there will be a gate opened if the spirits over there, if the ones that rule over these forests, or maybe seas, or maybe something else where nature rules, if you pass there, most of the time a gate will be open, because your mind, and that is what a dragon witch is. A dragon witch becomes a dragon witch whenever they are able to know how powerful their mind can be. Their mind is so powerful that it immediately can open up gates. Immediately can open up gates inside of this earth because of your mind, because of your energy. And fairy dragons are the amazing help that you can have on this. They are so small, yes, but it's on purpose. It's on purpose, not only so that you will not be scared or anything like this, but because it's so small, all the energy combined in one place. And so you will feel this amount of energy just blasting over you. And so this fairy dragon, as it's been called, this fairy dragon is also connection with you. It can even be your dragon god. Whatever you see here, all of the forest, the world itself, the earth, Tiamat can do this as well. Tiamat can come before us as a human, as another animal, a moth, a butterfly, or sometimes just as a fairy dragon, because Tiamat is a dragon, and also the mother of all dragons and serpents. She might as well can come to us as a fairy dragon, and once again on purpose, so that you will learn all of the energies on one and the same place. And so that you will learn your delectation, so that you can learn how to use the sensitivity of the palm of your hand, and the sensitivity of your own draconic spirit, so it can sense all of the dragons inside of the forest, so it can sense Tiamat whenever you touch her, whenever you have the fairy dragon inside of your hand, and you immediately will know who this fairy dragon is. A guardian maybe, or maybe a god. Even Leviathan himself can do this. All of them are shapeshifters. All of them can read your mind, but all of them wants to test you as well. Do you know them? Do you know them? Because it's much more powerful if they are small, like a flower, because of all of this energy in just a small place. It's a strategy of the dragon, so that they will become the fairy dragon, and they will be the ones that guide you all the way. If they are strong, of course dragons they are all different, and their strategy to come to you is all different, can all be different. And some dragons come with us with amazing big wings, and saying to us that we also need to stretch our wings so that we can sense the energy within, so we can be trained by our dragons. Feel, so that they will say, feel the wings that you have. Feel the wings that instead of your arms have to become wings, as you can feel just right in front of you, from your guardian and from your God, that are showing us how to open our wings, stretching back, opening our wings, and so that we as well have wings on our back, so that we can as well fly. And wings of a dragon, I learned that these are the ones that protect you from the void, and these are the ones that is capable of flying everywhere, except of course in this place. But even then, your spirit can always fly because of your wings, and they can come before us with enormous wings to show us that we have them as well. All of these wings, but all of everything that the dragon has, they are all equipment from nature itself. Like I said, the crown, the fire, the teeth, the tail, the claws, everything, of course, the scales, everything that they have is just one enormous power and force of nature, out of protection and everything that they can help them. I'm always afraid that whenever the dragon helps me, and whenever the dragon comes here, whenever the dangers of this world are, not to come here too much, because it can hurt them. All of these people want to hurt them. All of these spirits wants to hurt them. I don't want the dragon to hurt because of me, but because of our dragon's eye, the dragon will always come to us, always has a connection with us, and it will never end until you are coming to them. But of course, until then, you have to reach them out from this place, from this moment. And so they can come to us in so many ways. In also a thick armor, very thick armor, or large horns, very large horns. So not to intimidate you, because in a way, sometimes a dragon can be unsure of you. They can be unsure because of how you are raised in a human way. Your humanity can be so strong that it no longer sees the dragon, and whenever the dragon stands before them, it can be that they are very afraid of it, of what the stories are saying. Of course, the stories are saying that the dragon and all of these deities and all of these gods are bad. If you have to believe this, of course, if you believe this, but of course none of that is true. The truth is whatever stands before you. Whatever stands before you is a dragon that wants to show you how they really are. So there is no need to fear anything. There is no need that they need to shapeshift. Of course, if it is to test you, it might be. To test you, to see you, to teach you how to open your wings, to teach you how to see through dragon's eye, and to teach you how to feel them all. To teach you the ways. The fairy dragon is the best dragon that can teach you the power inside of your hand. The one with large wing is the best one, so that you will open up your dragon eye and also as well awaken your own draconic spirit. And so the one with horns will eventually show you who the gods are, who the deities are. It's all about teaching and showing us the ways of the dragon and showing us whatever we are capable of. They are all here to teach us the way of the dragon, and so that we will not have to withdraw ourselves and to not to just follow others inside of this, but following the dragon as how they are, following the dragon how we feel them. They should not shapeshift, but they will always shapeshift to teach us the ways, so that we can be awakened, but also that we can of course, that we can become a dragon witch, and that we can sense them much more, that we can open up gates, that we will become much more like the dragon as we should be, that we will feel much more inside of us. The fairy dragon, that is a very interesting one. The fairy dragon is a very small one that teaches us the way of feeling, detection, and so it can be that your dragon will shapeshift into something much smaller or something much bigger. Depends on the moment what you have to learn. My brothers and sisters, be blessed.